I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with y'all, I've been going through a lot of stuff since like the last 4 or 5 weeks. I don't think it's still helping me. However, I'm trying to make myself happy at the same time. It feel like I need to talk to someone that always deal with this type of situation that I'm going through. You can always talk to me. However, but don't be negative about it though. Always be positive about it. The way you speaking to me, because I don't want no negative, person just coming at me to say anything bad about me. I want somebody that's positive and always got something good to say about me. However, it don't matter who you are, I'm asking you for real now. Because because since like the last 4 weeks, it been going so fast. However, and now it's just making a year go fast. But my neighbor, she passed away on me, but it's kind of sad on me, because I had a person that had a big impact on me in my life growing up. However, I don't know about everybody's story, but if you want to talk to me about the story, that's the good thing you can do is talk to me about your story, or you can just talk to me about my story. However, someday, however, if I'm comfortable asking y'all, I'm good to talk with y'all. But my head, it been hurting for almost 3 weeks now. It just been bad, and I have bad mental health issues going on in my life. I'm trying to keep on going, however, and keep on fighting through it. However, but with somebody going through something, you always gotta be positive to someone for real. That come first. But if you just be negative about someone and just keep talking about them, however, and make them feel uncomfortable, you might as well just go on about your business, however, because at the end of the day, everybody's not perfect. Everybody don't like each other in this world. But to me, I don't care about what anybody say about me anyway, because I'm a positive person for real. And I always love to talk to people. I love to make people laugh. However, I just love people, but I just don't like the way people treat me at the same time. I want somebody to treat me positive way. I don't want people to treat me in a negative way. However, that's for every new person I meet in this world. And I just want to give that to y'all because I had to remove some people in my lifestyle that I ain't even like for real. And I just hated it for real. I throw some of them off. I ain't gonna lie, I just kept on going and just get with the new ones. But with somebody going through something, just say a prayer for them, however, and always keep them in your thoughts, however, like keep me in your thoughts and keep me in your prayers. Cause I'm gonna pray for you, you can pray for me, however. But I always want that in life. It don't matter where I go at these days. It can happen, y'all, but y'all just gotta talk and help somebody. That's it. I'm telling y'all. But I know I can't control my emotion at the same time, but I do. I can control my emotion at the same time. I just need to talk to someone. That's all. If y'all can hear this, Trey been going through a lot of stuff the rest of his life that wasn't good in the first place. I got a good life right now, but I still got a lot of stuff going on the back end of my story. However, especially things with like with my mama, my older sister, like anybody. But I just like to talk to someone, that's nice and friendly. However, wherever y'all want to call it, friendly or nice, however, or kind, because that's the type of person I am, kindness and grateful, and always be honest with people. You always can help people, can teach people anything. But y'all gotta learn how to teach me something, I can learn, and that's reason why I'm in His Word, Just talk to me, and I'll just talk to you, about your story, however y'all feel comfortable, you know, with it, because there's like a lot of going on in this generation at the end of the day, and this whole generation is going to hell at the end of the day. People who always been negative to me the rest of my life, they going to hell. But people been positive to me my whole life, they gonna be in heaven. They ain't gonna be alone with the devil. They gonna be in heaven. However, I just want to keep that in mind.